Hey there, it's Lacey Owens. Thanks so much for tuning in to my Christmas message. I have a lot of great things to share with you today. Before I begin, I want to thank you for signing up for my e-newsletter on laceyowens.com. If you haven't done so already, go to laceyowens.com and sign up for my e-newsletter. I only send it out monthly or bi-monthly. I'm still going to experiment with that and see what works. I only want to share a few things, useful, valuable, to the point, no messing around, not plugging your inbox, not being annoying. So go ahead and sign up. And for those of you who have, I thank you very much for that. So my Christmas message today, I have a few things to talk about. First of all, I want to talk about how Christmas can seem to be a little bit overwhelming and stressful to some people. And I sometimes fall into that category. I'm typically the stupidly cheerful person who's got Christmas music playing all the time, and everything that I can decorate, I do, and I overdo it on the baking as much as I possibly can. Whatever my time allows, I overdo it. I overdo everything. But I love it. I love Christmas. And more than anything, I love the time that I get to spend with people I love and just coming together. And I love eating and drinking. And it's a good thing that Christmas only comes once a year, or I'd be 900 pounds. But whatever, that's besides the point. I'm typically cheerful at Christmas, but I also understand how it gets stressful and overwhelming for most people. And I do fall into that category too sometimes, because we have a million things going on, right? All the time. Like, you're running here and there, you're tying up your work side for the work that you do, you're kind of tying up that for the year. You've got staff Christmas parties, you've got other Christmas gatherings with friends and family, and you're split between different places at Christmas, and you're shopping, and people are crazy and rude and pushy, and everybody's in a hurry. People are honking their horns. I get it. It gets overwhelming and stressful. And I would be lying if I said that I don't get overwhelmed and stressed out about it too. But I do my best to manage it. And that's what I'm here to share that with you today, is just how to try to get through it a little bit, with a little bit more sanity. So step one, a little of this in the coffee. Keep a light buzz on all through the month of December. Who cares? Zero shits given. No, I understand that's maybe not super sustainable, and not everybody wants to drink all day, every day, like me. But if you're a non-drinker, I have a few tips for you as well. Just on a side note, I'm kidding. I don't actually drink all day, every day through the month of December. I have to drive places, so that wouldn't probably be a good thing. I guess if you don't have to drive and you've got people coming over all the time, it might be okay just to keep a light buzz on, just like take the edge off. Whatever works for you. I'm not judging. So if you can't rely on alcohol to get you through, what can you do? So in my courses, I talk a lot about energy, how to build it, how to maintain it. But a few things that I'm just going to share with you today are just super, super basic things that anybody can do. And it's really not a big deal. And it's not something that you're going to hear and think, I don't have time for that, Lacey. Like, I'm busy. I don't have time. Number one, breathing. Just breathe. Like, it's that simple. It's really that simple. You get overwhelmed. You're at, your family Christmas, and your brother says something, or your sister-in-law, or your aunt, or your cousin, or whoever says something stupid. It's just breathe it out. Just take a deep breath. Personally, I take about 3 deep breaths every single hour all year long, because it helps to keep my energy up. Very, very simple. In through your nose, fill your stomach, put your hand on your stomach, feel your stomach expand, breathe it all out. I'm not kidding you. It's the dumbest, easiest thing to do, but it works. Remember it. Just breathe. Every time you start getting overwhelmed, take a deep breath in, blow it out. We were running around last weekend. Classic Lacey took on way too many things. I was rushing around. My daughter Cadence is in the vehicle with me, and I'm sitting there. She's like, Mom, are you stressed? Like, what's going on here? And I was like, no, not stressed. Like, I'm good. The stress was building. But honestly, every time I just take a few deep breaths. We cranked the music and started singing, and it totally changed my day. Absolute game changer. It's really that simple. Just take some deep breaths. You're in a crowd, you're in the mall, people are shoving. Just breathe. Like, I can't honestly tell you how much that helps, and it's the easiest, stupidest thing to say, and people are like, you're not sharing anything earth-shattering with me here, Lace. Just try it. Just give it a try. Number 2, like I said, we crank the music. The other thing is music. I like to have the music cranked all the time, as much as I can through the whole year round. But at Christmas time, I find we're doing things. It's busy. On the weekend, last weekend, like I said, I kind of took on a few too many things, and I was a little bit overwhelmed. And then, of course, that's the day that everybody's like right there in my face all day, needing my attention or asking me questions or where's this, what's that, what do I do here? And I'm not gonna lie, the anxiety started to build. So I was like, okay, let's just get the music playing, let's make this fun. And it absolutely changed the day. And I don't care what you listen to. I do listen to Christmas songs. I love Christmas music. I'm listening to my favorite right now, Boney M Christmas album. That's my favorite all-time Christmas album. But I mean, the other day I went from Mary's Boy Child to Hell's Bells by AC/DC. I'm sure that something is messed up inside of me. That doesn't actually add up. That's a weird combination. But hey, whatever gets your adrenaline pumping, I'm not judging. Pound the music. It is a total game changer for your mood, for how you feel about things, for how you enjoy the day. Pound the music. Every time you get in your vehicle, crank it up. And I listen to all different kinds of music, like everything. And it gets me through so much. So breathing, music. And the third one is not giving a shit. Learn to say no when you need to. Learn that you don't have to be perfect, that you don't have to live up to any standards, that you don't have to conform to what other people's ideas of Christmas are. Figure it out. What is your priorities? And stick to that. And don't give any shits to anything else. I think that has been a life changer for me in a lot of areas. So yes, I do bake and do things like that because I enjoy that. That's a time that I spend with my daughter. We crank the music, we sing, we dance, we bake, we make a huge mess, which I don't love cleaning it. That's not super fun to me. But if you don't like baking, don't bake. Go to Costco. They have lots of great baking. It's probably better than my homemade stuff. If you don't like to decorate, don't decorate. Don't put Christmas lights up. If there's a party that you really don't want to go to, don't go. Or go and leave early. Don't stay out all night if you don't need to. In my courses, I teach a lot about creating your focus and learning what's important to you, what's meaningful. And that has been a life changer in everything that I do. Learning how to say no has been so tremendous for me. And just not caring about certain things. You know, if somebody comes over and I've got laundry hanging out or something's a mess, I do not care about that. I like a clean house because I like a clean house, but I don't care. I don't care if it's a mess. Look at my hair today. Like, I didn't even wash it, and I'm broadcasting this to whoever, like whoever's actually here watching it. I don't care. I don't care what my hair looks like today. I don't care that there's a mess, or I don't care about that kind of stuff because it's just not worth my energy. So once you learn how to focus your energy, things fall into place and you become a lot more laid back. You become a lot more of a pleasure to be around. You don't overwhelm others with your crazy worries about everything. Just care a little bit less about what's not important, which leads into my next thing, is to care about what is important. And what is important is to take in the time of Christmas. Take in that time with your family, with your friends, with people that you love. Absorb that time and treat it like it's your last Christmas together. Treat every Christmas, every holiday, every day like it's your last day together, honestly. I can't stress that enough. Like, instead of having an attitude of, oh shoot, we gotta go here, we gotta go there, I gotta drive, I gotta bake, I gotta cook, I gotta host, my kid has a Christmas concert, I've gotta go to that, I've gotta bake a cake for this. Change that. Change how you see that. I'm so thankful that I have to go to my daughter's Christmas performance because I'm thankful that she is in joy, that she's found a talent that she loves and that makes her happy genuinely inside her heart, and that she's healthy and that her whole body functions and that she can do that. I'm thankful that I am going to my in-laws for dinner tomorrow because we're a warm family who love each other. I'm thankful that I am hosting a party next weekend because I have such lovely people that mean something to me and I want to help make their Christmas special. I'm thankful that I have money to buy these gifts, or I'm thankful that my family holds meaning not attached to material things. I'm thankful that I have to drive here or there because I can drive and I own an automobile. I really strongly recommend that you put an attitude of gratitude into Christmas, because there's people out there who are not experiencing the same things that you are experiencing this Christmas. And to me, I'll get into the complainers club a little bit and then I'll say, you know what? If I'm complaining about these things, I truly am an asshole. I really am, because there's others out there who would kill for this life that I take for granted. So be thankful. Be in the moment. Spend time with your loved ones. Enjoy every single minute. I know when I have that time, I get super excited about it and I do take in every single minute. I'll share one thing here with you. 2 years ago, my brother and my sister-in-law and their 3 kids were coming for New Year's, and they had never been to our house. And I was so excited to have them here, that I went out and bought all of their favorite things. I asked my brother what he likes to drink, and of course he gave me like a list of 4 or 5 things just to be a joker. But I bought every single one of them, and I was so excited, and I just wanted to make that time so special. And at that time, I had no idea that I was going to lose him 2 months later. So I took in and I didn't even know that I was taking in our last time together. But I've just always had that attitude, and that's an attitude that I want to share with you. I want to share that you should make every single time with everybody count, that it's all special and relevant and important. And lastly, I want to share a message for those of you who have lost loved ones over the last year and are celebrating your first Christmas without them. It's hard, and I understand that, and I feel for you, and there's really no advice that I can give you to get through that, because it's different for everybody. And it's hard. And the only message that I would give you is that you can throw expectations to the wind, and you don't have to do anything that you do not want to do. You can say no, and if people are going to judge you, they can screw off. It's that simple. You do what you can, you go where you can, you say the things that you can, and you don't have to put on a show. You don't have to act tough. You don't have to be strong for the other ones around you. Be vulnerable. Come together. If you need to cry, go cry. It's hard, and I'm here with you, and I feel that. And it's something that I share openly because I understand that people are very shy to talk about stuff like that, and that nobody wants to be a downer. And I don't talk about it because I'm looking for sympathy or something like that, but I'm saying that you're not alone, and there's no judgments to be put on you. So basically, as my overall message this Christmas, I'm very grateful. I've had a really big year. I've taken some really big steps in my life, and I'm going to share that in my New Year's message. But I'm very, very thankful for all the things I'm thankful for every single day. Obviously, my children, my husband, our families, our friends, our extended families, our community. It's the people, our customers, the clients, people who put their trust in us. I honestly can't tell you what a humbling feeling that is, that people put trust in us to do business with them. I'm very, very grateful this Christmas, and I hope that all of you have a very, very Merry Christmas, filled with lots of laughter and love and stories that you'll share for years and years, good or bad, who cares? I mean, it's all relevant. Be safe this Christmas. I know I talk about keeping a light buzz on, but please don't drink and drive, and just enjoy that time with your families. Thanks so much for tuning in. Merry Christmas.